Hi guys, and welcome to another of my 8K VR tours shot with the Insta360 X4. And in this video I'm taking you to Paris during the Olympics, where I recently visited. It was such an amazing experience and I fully recommend going to LA for the next one. So yes, I was in Paris for the last week of the Olympics, and I didn't shoot everywhere because, to be honest, I was more focused on the games. I had a few tickets and wanted to concentrate on that rather than shooting, but here we are in one of the more famous areas of Paris in front of the Louvre, where the Olympic rings have been set up and lots of people wanting to take photos. We're gonna go underneath the Louvre in a second, where this triangle pyramid becomes a inverted pyramid, and it's quite cool under here actually. There's a shopping center and it kind of connects to this tiny other little pyramid. There's lots of symbolism around Paris to do with pyramids, and just the structure of the city is very unique. So I really like this area. But for the Olympics themselves, it was truly an amazing experience. The city was really buzzing, and I've been to Paris about 5 or 6 times, but this was by far the best it's ever been. So we can take a closer look, I think, at this point where the two pyramids meet. A really, really cool design, actually pretty new obviously compared to the rest of the Louvre. It was really controversial when this modern piece was added, but I think it works really, really well in the juxtaposition between the very, very old Louvre and this very modern design with the new entrance and these glass pyramids. Now here we are on one of Paris's many bridges. If you watch the opening ceremony of the Olympics, you'll see that it played host on that very rainy evening to some of the spectators. I don't think this bridge was one of them, but walking down the Seine, it's amazing just to cross these bridges and see what Paris has to offer. I really recommend just walking down the river. You'll discover way more things than doing any guided tour. So yeah, the Olympics, guys, what can I say? I saw some athletics in the stadium. Now I won't actually be able to take you in this VR tour to the stadium because I did not want to risk having or not being let in, because I would have to carry this equipment. I wasn't sure if it was allowed, so I just didn't want to risk it. But we can take you here to the Paris, I believe this is the town hall. Now this, the authorities set up some huge screens, and you can see how popular it is. This is right kind of at the start of the day as well, so even now, huge queues to even to see the screens here, and the vibe around this area was amazing. Center of Paris played host to many venues and many cultural activities, which just made it such an amazing atmosphere. Really one of the best trips I've ever had. I've loved the Olympics for a long time. I volunteered in London and I intend to follow it now wherever it goes, so I will be in LA in 4 years. And yeah, here we have the Notre Dame, which is still being constructed, rebuilt. Wasn't quite ready for the Olympics, despite Macron having that target. I think it would have played a part in the opening ceremony if it had been finished, but I think it's getting there. You can see around, it was actually still being built, reconstructed during the Olympics, so they really want to get it done. So yes guys, I didn't manage to go to any of the venues with my camera, but I'm hoping this little VR tour gives you a little experience of what the city felt like during these games. And here we are at the Arc de Triomphe, which is actually hosting the Paralympic logo up there. So even though the Olympics finished, the Paralympics, as I'm recording, is still to come, and trust me, that can be equally as amazing. During the London Olympics, the hype for the Paralympics was so much because the city had such a good time and such a good experience, and I really hope people, the same thing happens to Paris, and they have an amazing Paralympic Games, and the stadiums are full, and the vibe is equally as good. Now finally, I'm going to take you here to the famous cauldron, or the balloon as they designed it. Now this is as close as you could get without having tickets. and about 20 minutes after I shot this video, the balloon rose into the air after the sun set. Unfortunately, my camera had run out of battery by that point, but it was a really unique design, much like the rest of the Paris Olympics. They really did it their way, did everything a little bit different, but I think it really worked. Now I'm going to leave you here with a couple of time lapses that I shot around Paris, and a Paris VR tour wouldn't be complete with at least a little bit of the Eiffel Tower. So here we go.